Hi my loves! Hello, it's day 2. It's noon already. It's like 1:20 I think. But I slept literally for like 11 hours straight. And it was necessary. I feel super refreshed. For the first time in weeks, I think. I am not waking up with excruciating shoulder pain, neck pain, back pain. Everything's better now. I feel so calm and I wanted to get up early. I also set my alarm for like 7:30 or something. I wanted to go get breakfast in the hotel. I wanted to do a little workout in the fitness room. And it's so nice to wake up and not feel guilty about not doing something because it's just no big deal. I can go tomorrow morning, I can go tonight. It was just for fun. It's literally not that big of a deal, and I think my body really needed that sleep. Anyway, so now I get ready. I'm wearing my Skims gray long sleeve and some regular straight leg jeans from, I think they're from Abercrombie & Fitch. And I'm gonna put on my Nikes. And then I'm gonna go to a cafe. It's called Boho Cafe, I think, but Elda recommended it. Shout out to Elda. Everybody say thank you, Elda. She recommended a bunch of things, and obviously yesterday I just wanted to get out, see some stuff, but now I'm gonna get to the recommendations. And I'm very excited because I saved them all on Google Maps, and I already get to have a sneak peek on them with the pictures that they have, and they're so stunning. They're so stunning. I'm gonna get a coffee. I'm gonna see if I find something like small for breakfast, brunch, kind of, to have something in my stomach. And then while I'm there, I really want to research like what kind of museums I could go to. And then I also want to get some souvenirs over with today. So I want to buy the postcards today that I'm going to send. I want to buy a magnet for my grandparents. And then I want a souvenir for me, and I'm not sure what I want. Maybe I want a t-shirt, maybe I want a hat. I would also love to have a notebook, which does not necessarily have to be like a souvenir Kosovo Pristina themed notebook. It just has to be a nice notebook that I know I bought it here, and where I can like glue all my trinkets in that I buy, that I find, that I get, whatever. I have it here. Where is it? Oh, there we go. I wanted to do like a scrapbook situation and then use it for something else afterward, but mainly about the trip. I want to maybe put in some pictures that I took, because I'm also taking my phone camera around, and I think the pictures that I took yesterday partially already really nice, and today the sun is shining again, which is why I really want to get going, go outside. I think it's gonna be really pretty. Very excited, I feel like, because I did my eyebrows today. I looked a little bit more like I belong here. Which is gonna make the language barrier a little higher, but it's okay. I feel like I'm more confident today as well in, you know, the things that I say. Let's see. I'm either gonna go to the cafe first or to the souvenir shop, because I think there's the souvenir shop like right across the hotel. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. Love you. Bye bye. No, so I just went to the cutest cafe. I had a steak salad and an espresso and a coffee and a water. And it was so good. Everyone was being so nice. I'm walking to an art gallery right now. I don't know, I'm loving it here. My intention with this trip obviously was to just like chill and calm down and have like some time off, you know? And I feel like the city is working amazing for that. And if I could, I would stay longer. Unfortunately, I can't, but I will definitely come back. I am so comfortable here. I feel safe. Everyone's really nice and encouraging when I try to speak Albanian, which I was really like worried about, but everyone was also great in English. And it's so nice. I'm just, you know, like trying to figure out how to get to this art gallery right now, because I feel like I'm walking straight ahead to a highway, which is not where I'm trying to go. Let's see. Okay, I just walked to the gallery. It was closed, and it was more of like an atelier, I think, rather than a gallery, because it was just a really small room that I could see with like a few paintings just leaned against the wall who looked very much like they were still in the process of being made. but now I'm at their stadium and I love it. I don't know, it looks like such a fun stadium. I remember I checked whether or not there were games here, and I think there was one while I was here, and maybe it's tomorrow night. I have to check again, and maybe I get a ticket to go see the game because the stadium looks so nice. Like, it's not a high-tech or like huge stadium, but the grass, it looks like it's real grass and it's so well taken care of. Love to go there watch a game. And then also here's like, I think I read it's like youth sports center or whatever. Architecturally, it's really nice. Everything that is a bigger building here is very brutalist, and I love it. It's so nice. And then apparently here's also the National Theater of Kosovo, and it's so cute too. I'm just sitting here right now smoking, and I'm really just having the best time ever. There's like a few monuments down the street, and I'm gonna check them out in a second. But I'm just enjoying being here right now. It's so nice. It's really so nice. Hi buddies. Quick stop back in the hotel to use the bathroom and to get some Wi-Fi. I'm so excited for the rest of the day. Alright, I took a quick break, rested, charged my phone, and now we're going to buy some souvenirs. I asked my friend, she said I should check the prices in the stores versus like markets then, so we're gonna do that. I hope I can pay my card. Guys, should I try the Dubai chocolate protein bar? No, I want. But I'm gonna try a Kosovo protein bar or something. Hello my loves, I'm back in the hotel to change and to get some more energy because I'm going out tonight. I am going out tonight. So as you've seen, I went to a cute little wine cafe bar situation earlier today, which was the prettiest. They had an amazing playlist, I love that, and just in itself it was a really, really pretty bar, I would say. And I had a tiramisu there, I had a coffee there, I had some water there, and a cocktail. I asked them for the menu, and they had like a wine menu, a coffee menu, a pastry menu where I got the tiramisu from, and then a cocktail menu. And most of their cocktails were with Jack Daniels, and I'm not the biggest whiskey fan whatsoever. And they had one cocktail that said Lulu's cocktail because it was called Lulu's Cafe and Wine, I think. And I was like, what's that? And they were like, yeah, it's whatever you want. And I was like, what? Like, how? And they were like, yeah, just tell us what you like and what you don't like, and we'll mix the cocktail for you. And so I told them that I would like a sour cocktail and I don't like whiskey, and that's all that I told them. And they just went from that, and I had a great cocktail. It was really, really good. I sat there for like an hour or so. I didn't even intend to drink a cocktail, but I just wanted to stay there after my coffee, so that's what I got. And then I wrote 3 of my postcards. I couldn't buy more than 3 plus a magnet for my grandparents because I didn't have that much cash, and that's kind of an issue that I have, that I don't have cash. So I'm trying to figure that out right now with Adelina, who's probably gonna help me. But I also checked my banking app, and it showed me one ATM in the city, and it's not far from me, and I'm gonna try to get money from there without my physical card because I don't have a physical card with me. I only have what's on my phone. And so I hope I can make that work. Otherwise, Adelina will help me, and she talked to her parents already. They kind of know ball when it comes to getting money to Kosovo because they're Albanian. Yeah, so that's gonna be taken care of. I bought 2 children's books. Sorry if I butchered that pronunciation. It's Markia de Miu and Rosa Kui Shuntuar, I think. But I went to a bookstore and I tried to tell them in Albanian that I want to find children's books that help me understand Albanian better. So I got these 2. They're made for children age 4 to 5, so for like reading beginners. And the girl, both of the people who I talked to there, who worked there, they were super nice. And it's like fairy tales, but not like, this is obviously The Ugly Duckling. This, I don't know, but it's like very little text, pictures, and like, for example, this Flamour Shakur, I think it says. I guess means like white flag or something. Or like flag of peace. I don't know. I'll have to read the books. But they have some words with pictures there that they explain what it means. For example, I think I saw, maybe it was in this book actually, here exactly, like it says the word to the animal so that I know what that is, you know? Trying to learn Albanian that way. But I'm getting more and more confident and I can feel it. Anyway, then I went to the grocery store and I bought 2 protein bars. I think I showed you that too. We're gonna taste test them as soon as I eat them, not right now, because then I went to another bistro and had a sandwich for dinner just to kind of have something in my stomach because I only ever had the salad today. And then for now, we're gonna do a taste test of the Golden Eagle sugar-free energy drink. It's way cheaper than the Red Bulls, and I've heard only good things about these. So we're gonna taste test them. And I'm gonna need that to give me energy while I get ready to go to a gay bar tonight. I'm going to, I think it's called Bubble Pub. This smells the way that energy drinks smell in my memory of my parents drinking them when I was like 4. So if this doesn't give me energy, I feel like nothing in the world would. And I'm very excited because I thought there was like 1 gay bar in Pristina, but I saw like 4 or 5 of them on Google Maps. And we're gonna go to the one that I felt like seemed coolest. And I searched them up on Instagram as well, and I have a bunch of people following them actually, so I figured it has to be good. And they're open through 1 a.m. I'm not obviously not gonna stay that long, but I'm gonna stay for a drink and see how it is, see how the people are, just to learn more, honestly, to learn about what queer culture is like in a country like Kosovo. So yeah, taste test now. Is it focusing? I don't know. Can we focus? There we go. Hello. There we go. The way it smells and the way it tastes is the most energy I've ever had an energy drink taste. Anyway, let's listen to some baddie Albanian music and get ready. All right, my loves, we're gonna go now. It's 9:30, I think. And it's gay bar time. I'm very excited. Google Maps says it's not too busy right now, which is fair because it's a Monday night. But I want to see the vibes regardless. I'm a little nervous, but I gotta get going because I don't want to stay out too late. Hello, I'm at the gay bar and it's so fun. I met some very nice people. It's so much fun to learn. It's so pretty here. Wait, let me show you. There's pictures of like riots with like drag queens and like protests. It's so cute. They have disco balls everywhere and like little vinyls. Wait, let me show you the other room. They have like vinyls here too and like a little stage. Oh. You guys, I just got home from the gay bar. It's almost 2 a.m. That was an amazing experience. I cannot describe to you what that meant to me. If you don't want to sit through my whole monologue, all I can say to you is queer spaces matter so much. And I've said that always, and I will continue to say so now even more than ever before. There was not really anyone. I came in and it was the bartender, and it was a woman she's from Gran Canaria. She came here to visit the city with a friend, but the friend wasn't there. So it was just us 3. And we talked for literally 4 hours. We talked about politics, we talked about gays in different countries, we talked about ourselves, we talked about everything. I learned so much politically, socially. I learned about politics in South America because the woman from Gran Canaria, she was half Chilean, half Cuban, and her grandparents initially both, or all 4 of them, they migrated to, what the hell? Her grandparents, they all four of them, they went to Gran Canaria as slaves initially, and that's basically her story. And we talked about what's going on in the world right now. We talked so much. We just talked the entire night. It was so nice. That it just meant a lot to me. I learned a lot. I broadened my perspective, my worldview. I understand that I come from a very, very, very privileged space, growing up with a family who mostly was very open, especially my mom, who raised me very open-minded, who always supported me in whatever decisions I made, who supported me in my sexuality, in my gender, in every part of my identity. My mom supported me. My mom went to Pride events before I was even born with her gay friends. My mom, as a flight attendant, knows so many languages, knows how to treat people from wherever they come from with so much respect. My mom taught me to be a kind, warm-hearted human being. I understand that so many people in the world don't get to grow up like that. But I also understand that no matter what people around me said, it never really affected me because of my mom. And so I'm always down to listen to perspective from other people. And having a space like a gay bar in a city or in a country that is way more conservative than a lot of other countries or than my home country. I can't even find the right words right now because I'm very moved by everything that I've heard. The woman from Gran Canaria, she was 39. The bartender, he was 29, and I'm 21. So gaining perspectives from different age groups. Gran Canaria is a very gay-friendly place and has been for years. Germany is like, meh, it's good for us right now. It hasn't always been, but it's good for us now. And then Kosovo, which is very different, clearly. Getting these perspectives, I cannot really find the words for that right now. But I feel so grateful also for having a place to go where I can feel safe, a place to go where I know we can talk politics and kind of be on the same page. I learned a lot about HIV, how it's being treated right now in other countries. I learned how people gain access to queer media, how people gain access to news regarding queer people in countries that are not as gay friendly as others. I learned so much and I have so much to take away. I'm gonna go there again tomorrow, 100%. The bartender, he said on weekends, obviously it's more crowded because he said people in Pristina, they party on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And I'm obviously only here until Wednesday morning. So I can't go there for like a party, but just sitting there with the three of them, it was so interesting. And then at one point there was a man who came in, he wanted to buy me shots and he didn't know it was a gay bar. And he eventually left after he realized that it was a gay bar, and he tried to joke with me and the Canarian woman about how, like, the bartender's gay, hahaha, and we were like, yeah, we're all gay, that's a gay bar. And he left, and the bartender, he kind of talked to him at the door and like, yeah, blah, blah, you can leave, blah, 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 you can leave, blah, 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 you can leave. And the woman and me, we were both, like, low-key worried because the bartender, he also told us how, like, he has homophobic friends and he cannot out himself to them, and he has homophobic family and cannot be out to them. I don't have the words right now. It's so interesting, and it was also so eye-opening because being in a community, being in a society where your sexuality, whatever it is, isn't so controversial, you obviously know that there's other places where that is not the case. But to be in that place and to talk to someone who's actively experiencing it, it's very impressing in the most neutral way that word can be put. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna go to sleep now.